All right. Welcome back to the Play-by-Play podcast. I'm Brogan.
And I'm Paul.
Let's get straight into CP Sports. Now on Saturday, this past Saturday, Prep had a big win against Fremont, 65-31 in the semis. Good game all around. I mean, everyone expected them to beat Fremont. That was kind of.
Yeah.
But then the next day,
District finals.
was that Sunday?
That was Monday.
Monday. Okay. 38-38 in overtime, and then I forgot the kid's name, but
fadeaway buzzer.
it was clean. I'm
Nothing
pretty
but
sure
net.
he only had 2 points before that.
I'm not fully sure, but that was a good low scoring game.
So we thought we were out of we thought we weren't making state after that, but I forgot which schools it were,
But we
they clinched it for us, so we got the wild
bid.
card.
Yeah, wild card.
So
So we play Bellevue West first round next Wednesday.
next Wednesday. Yep. Prep freshman A,
Last week.
they did win their tournament against Millard West. It was a very close game. Probably the
Neck and neck.
biggest court storm, I think, out of this last 2 weeks. It's crazy. 46-43. And then Friday and Saturday, state swimming, Prep with the dub. Also expected. I mean,
Yeah.
I think we win practically every year. We're kind of crazy. And spring
Sports are just tryouts are starting
tryouts
now.
are starting. I think
Baseball, a couple weeks. I think their first
soccer
game.
ends probably tomorrow. I
Yeah.
think, for tryouts. Baseball might go into next
With the
week.
weather,
Golf
yeah.
goes into next week. So teams should be out sometime next week.
And then to the NBA,
Mm-hmm.
Victor Wembanyama, he had a 5-5, which is only half. Olajuwon has done it 6 times, but you have to get five things of 5 different stats. So he had 27 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists, 5 steals, and 5 blocks. As a rookie, that's incredible. And he's leading the blocks for this year.
Oh, really?
For everybody, yeah. And then the Lakers still won by 5 with LeBron leading with 30.
Right.
And then the Magic beat the Pistons. Paulo Banchero, game winner, 3-pointer. He had 15 that game, and Cade led them with 26.
Yep.
And then keep with the Pistons, just lost by 2 to New York with arguably a terrible no call. Cade
Really?
Cunningham went for the ball, looked like he got tackled, and then they got it back, got it to Jalen Brunson, dished it to Josh Hart for the go-ahead basket, and that lost them the game.
That sealed it.
Yeah. And then Cade, again, 32 points. He's pretty consistent. And then Jalen Brunson, 35. And Monty Williams for the Pistons was not happy about that call. He was
I wouldn't be.
yeah. And then just a couple nights ago, Mavs at Cleveland, Luka 45, Kyrie 30, but the Cavs pull through with Strus having 15 in the fourth quarter and the game winner from plus half court.
Really?
Yeah, cashed it for the win. Donovan Mitchell 31. That was crazy.
Yeah.
So deep. And then the Lakers-Clippers, the Battle of L.A., just happened last night. 21 points in the fourth quarter. The Clippers were up. And then,
Lakers come back.
yeah, down 21.
It's unfortunate for you.
And then Kawhi missed a fadeaway jumper to tie it at 114.
Oh, really?
So Lakers just got the rebound, got fouled, and
sealed it.
yeah, LeBron 34 that game, and Kawhi 26. So, and then the Cavs at Bulls was a pretty good game. Double overtime. DeRozan had 35, Vucevic 24 for the Bulls, and the Bulls pulled away by about 9-ish. And the Cavs, Evan Mobley 25, Darius Garland had 23 that game. And the Clippers' new logo just came out when they're moving into the Intuit Dome next year.
With their
You
little
seen that?
Clipper boat.
Clipper boat, yeah. So they've got a whole new jersey, all new jerseys for next year, and they'll be in the Intuit Dome, which is going to be so big.
I actually like the new logo. A
Yeah.
lot of times when NBA switches up their logo, they simplify it or something.
But this
honestly,
one-
it makes it more boring. But I like this.
This
new
one brings out what their true meaning is, why they named that, instead of just a
Clipper boats.
C, L, and A, what
Yeah.
their original one is.
Yeah, so I like the new one. Going into college, this is from a while ago, but
Last week, yeah.
Creighton UConn upset. I mean, everyone's talked about it. It's awesome. Do you
Yeah.
know what seed they dropped to?
They moved up to the 12 seed, even though they lost to St. John's, which was
That's unfortunate. We don't got.
they were losing that whole game. Yeah. So, but the UConn game, that was just they were
That
up
was
and
amazing.
up.
They're
They're
just so inconsistent.
Creighton, yeah.
Yeah, if they were like able to be a consistently good team, they would be
Very high,
insanely
yeah.
threatening.
And then
But
they
then
just beat Seton Hall.
Seton Hall, that was a
20.
really good game.
Yeah. Ryan Cockbrunner didn't miss a shot
10 for 10.
from the field. Yeah. Shireman double 20 and 11, and then for Seton Hall, Dre Davis had 18. But big game this weekend in Omaha against number 5 Marquette.
Okay, I think that's
5 versus 12.
That's free. That's a win.
Hopefully they can play how they played against UConn at home.
Yeah.
Because at home they're pretty
Pretty good.
pretty tough to beat.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then moving down to the Houston at Baylor just last Saturday. Houston won in overtime by 6.
That was a close game.
Yeah, Houston, Emmanuel Sharp led them with 18. Jacoby Walter at 23. And then Baylor comes back a couple days later to beat TCU by 8. TCU had very low scoring for like individually. 11 was their highest for a player, and Baylor had a couple people like with 16 and 15. So that was good. And then a big Duke versus Wake Forest at Wake Forest.
Big upset.
And Hunter Salas, who played for Millard North here in Omaha, led Wake Forest with 29 points.
Crazy. And then after the game, the court storm
With Kyle Filipowski.
Yeah, he got what he
was his, I think, rolled
sprained his ankle or something like that. Yeah.
I'm not sure if he's out, but that was a lot of people
That's gonna
had words for that.
They might want to put regulation on court storming after that. I've heard a lot of talk.
Number
about
8
that.
Duke.
I mean, all right.
But was it? No, not in overtime, but still only by 4.
Yeah.
But he had 17 that game. But it'll be interesting because Jay Billis had a lot of things he didn't like about that. So we'll see. And then BYU, they upset 7 Kansas. At Kansas. They won by 8, and I mean, Kansas shot 20% from the overall field, which that is terrible. And Dolan Hall had 18, and off the bench, a big 18 for Jackson Robinson.
Yeah.
Off the bench is huge. So that was fun to watch. And then Kentucky, they barely held on against Mississippi State. Reed Shepherd, 32 off the bench, plus a game winner.
Off the bench.
Plus a game winner, which that's wild.
It's a good week for bench players.
Yeah. Then Josh Hubbard had 34 for Mississippi State, but that would have been a pretty big upset.
That would have been. It was close, too.
Yeah. And then just last night, Auburn, number 11 Auburn at number 4 Tennessee. Tennessee pulled away 92-84.
Tight game.
Yeah, Dalton Connect, who so many people have said he's one of the best players in college basketball right now, had 39 points, which he's had so many games of high scoring. And then Johnny Broom led Auburn with 23. So that would have been at Tennessee would have been pretty huge for Auburn.
Yeah,
but they shouldn't move down that much.
No, I doubt it.
Depends what happened earlier in their week, but. And then future games, we already hit Marquette and Creighton, but that should be a really good fun game to watch.
Yeah.
And then 7 Kansas coming off their loss to
close loss.
Yeah, coming off their loss to Wake Forest, plays at 15 Baylor, who won I think Sunday or Monday, but lost that Houston game.
But they beat TCU.
Yeah. So we'll see how they do with that. And then Tennessee coming off their big win against Auburn, playing 14 Bama. And then Gonzaga versus St. Mary, which St. Mary's really snuck up there. I didn't think they were going to be up there.
I haven't really heard much about them, but yeah, they're 17.
And Gonzaga, this year was their, in like 250 weeks, not being ranked at one point this year.
They're ranked now, right?
They're ranked now, but usually they're consecutively ranked
they're
top
always,
5.
Yeah.
And they're always up there. So
that's it. Kellen. All right, bye.